Yo, what is up, guys? Steve or Scotching Things. We're going home. Is this guy gonna stop? Jesus Christ. Go ahead, you dumbass. Sorry. Go. So he pulled out too far for me to get around the corner with my trailer. Sorry. Squirrel. Oh, we are in Nebraska now. We've been down in Kansas the last couple weeks. Oh, so yeah, good to be going home. Work was long down there. It was hard because what do I have on me? Had the Strider frag. What did I do with my wallet? There it is. Had the frag on me the last couple weeks. Yeah, it was, I mean, we worked through heat advisories and then just horrific weather trying to get stuff done. Worked longer than we've ever, you know, there's been nights where we've worked late, you know, in the dark, and last night worked till 9. 2 nights before that, we were out until 11 o'clock on site, actually working 11 o'clock at night, which is late. Lights in the bin, trucks on outside. The farmer had some yard lights we could turn on just because that's when the wind wasn't blowing. We're so close to harvest now. It's go time to get stuff done, and we can't afford any more delays. This whole season, it's going to be a good year. We've got a lot of bins to build. We still have a lot of bins to build left, but it's been a weird year where it's just like we haven't gotten going. Like, I can't believe it's like almost mid-August already. It just doesn't seem like we've gotten traction because there's just been so many weather delays on every bin. On every bin we've done except for one this year, we've had some sort of weather delay. So it's just weird, like, where you're like, oh wow, our season's almost over, but it doesn't even feel like it's really got going. So yeah, a lot of work to do. We're going home. Got a bin by home. Hopefully this farmer's they got a lot of rain last night and some bad storms went through, and this farmer doesn't want us to make a mess in his yard, so he doesn't want us there today. So it's Saturday. We were going to drop stuff off, come back Monday. So we'll take trailers, drop them off. We're going to drop them off so we don't have to go. Our shop is 20 minutes north of even York. So we're just going to take these trailers to our dealer that's in town there and dump them there for the weekend. And if he doesn't want us there Monday, because I've been warned, like, he's pretty particular about his grass. And if he doesn't even want us to drive in his yard to make tracks in the mud, if we can't get in there Monday, I'm going to have to move on to another bin somewhere else, because we can't afford to sit around because this guy doesn't want us to make a mess during construction. But that same dealer, I guess some bad storms, like I said, we were down in Kansas, so we just had wind and stuff. But he's talked to, there's 8 bins that he knows of so far that got lost last night, blown in. So we'll dump trailers off, and then instead of going home, I got to go to a site 30 minutes south of town. We built I can't remember the size. I think it was a 36 diameter, like 20 some ring tall bin there, probably 6 years ago. But they had a bunch of other bins, 60s and stuff, that my father-in-law's company back in the day had built. So it was a pretty big site. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 bins. A lot of capacity there, a lot of big bins that are all gone now. He says it looks like a bomb went off. So I'll have to go look at that. If I take pictures, I'll throw them in here if I remember to. So it sucks. So he's still getting calls, and he's out assessing damage, not only bins but pivots and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be work for us next year. I even told him we'll start on it this winter if they can get it cleaned up. But that farmer's got no storage for harvest now, which really sucks. So you feel bad for those guys, because then, you know, they carry insurance, but insurance never enough insurance, it seems like, on stuff like this. Hopefully on a big site like that they were covered okay, but the whole, I mean, sounds like just south of where I live just got pounded last night, so that's a real bummer. So other than that, let's see, boots. Not a fan of these tie boots. These they're comfortable. Timberlands by far are the most comfortable boot I've ever worn. Not a fan of the tie. I can get them tight around my ankle, but then there's still some wiggle room. I had x-rays again last, I don't know why they didn't tell me this. I guess x-rays only show broken bones. I've got some physical therapy stuff to do, and then they probably want to do an MRI, because so most likely it's probably ligament damage. Whatever. So deal with that later on. Other than that, I did find Timberland and Ariat, but I like Timberland better than Ariat. Well, I'll try them on if I can find them. But they make a pull-on boot with the BOA system, if you know what the BOA lace system is. So that will be my next pair of boots coming soon, because I'm already tired of these lace-ups. It's been a week. So, yeah, there's that. Just kind of really nice to go home for a day. Knife stuff, nothing new. Really, nothing new. I got to send pictures of the Strider double gunner grip to a guy when I get home. Might buy that. But really haven't bought anything, haven't sold anything. I almost, even though I just sold one months ago, Monkey Edge, if anybody's interested, has Spartan RC folders in S45. Really great sale on them. They're getting rid of all the S45, and there's nothing wrong with S45 in my, bumpy road, in my mind. But yeah, I mean, nothing really. Haven't been making videos, just been so busy with work. Video here, there, boot stuff. But yeah, I'll try and get a recap on that Stang Pyrenees, because I've had that for quite a few months now, and I've been meaning to get that out. But we'll try and get back on the train. But just work. Oh, sorry, going downhill. Trucks downshifting. Yeah, I don't know of really anything else. So that was it. Just kind of a work update, life update. Feel bad for these farmers that just, you're so close to harvest, and to lose all of your storage, you're screwed then, because yeah, you can go take it to an elevator, but then you make less money. Just a bad deal all the way around. So and a bunch of other bins. So I know that one site, but then he mentioned like 8 others. I'm like, oh god. So, and I got a bunch of them we have built, so get to look at that this afternoon instead of going home and relaxing. Go look at damage, assess if anything can be salvaged, but he says it pretty much looks like a bomb hit this one site. So that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.